Camera's all set. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 5-Star Cuisine with Chef Roland. I'm just setting up my camera here right now. So hope you're excited and ready for another new episode. So today's cuisine is going to be fusion, alright? So I'm going to be making a Thai fusion chicken lasagna, alright? I'm making chicken lasagna, a bit of Italian with some Thai influence into it. It's going to be really nice, really awesome. Alright, so I'm going to come back with the ingredients right after this intro. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. So, Thai fusion chicken lasagna. Alright, I love this dish. I made it once before for our barbecue party here in my house, and my neighbors' kids, they absolutely loved it. Alright, so like I said, it's a bit of Thai influence plus a bit of Italian. Okay, so you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's a little bit of a workout, but I know you have the time at home right now, so please take the effort. Make this dish, and I promise you, you will never regret it. It's excellent. Okay, so I've got the ingredients right in front of me right here. So it's got 3 components to the dish. All right. So this section here is basically the filling. All right, the minced chicken and all the ingredients. And the next section here is the cream sauce. Okay, the bechamel sauce. And then the third component is the assembling, the lasagna and the cheese itself. Okay, so I'm going to go through each ingredient with you right now. Alright, so this is the ingredients for the chicken filling. Alright, so here on my plate here I've got a basic mirepoix. Alright, so basically it's I got diced red onions, carrots, celery, all cut into nice little cubes. Okay, and then for flavoring, I've got the lime leaves, Kaffir lime leaves, and I've also got some lemongrass. Alright, and in this bowl over here, this is the minced chicken. I've got some freshly chopped coriander right here. You will notice that I put the roots inside. Okay, many people throw the roots, but the roots actually has lots of flavor. As long as you clean it up properly, it's good for flavoring. So that's why I kept it in there. I've got some lime. We're going to use the juice. I've got some fish sauce in here. And to make things easier, I've got this Tom Yam paste, or you can use some red Thai curry paste as well. Alright? So this is going to save your time a lot. So for the red Thai curry paste or Tom Yam paste, okay, everything's in here. That's why I'm not making it. Okay, if you want to do it, it basically consists of your onions, your ginger, your garlic, your galangal, your lime leaves, your lemongrass, your red chilies. You got some shrimp paste in it, lime juice. Everything's in there. It's all blended up, and then this is exactly what you get. So you can either make it on your own, or you can buy the ready-made stuff. So to make things easier at home, I'm using the bottled ones. Okay. So moving on next. Okay, so this is the bechamel sauce. All you need is butter, flour, and milk. Okay, those are the 3 ingredients to make your creamy bechamel sauce. Alright, and last but not least, I've got the lasagna sheets, and I've got my grated mozzarella. So that's going to be the assembling of the dish. Okay, the first thing I'm going to make is the chicken filling. Okay, I'm going to show you how to cook this, and while this is cooking, and then I'll proceed on and show you how to make the cream sauce. Okay, so I've got a hot pan right here. I'm just going to add some cooking oil. I'm using sunflower oil. Okay, about 6 tablespoons. So I'm going to cook off the basic mirepoix right now.
Okay, the pan is nice and hot, so I'm gonna add in the onions, the celery, and the carrots all together. Next, I'm gonna add in the lemongrass and the lime leaves. Okay, so once the vegetables are nice and sweated, so now we're gonna add the minced chicken. Okay, so once the chicken is cooked, now I'm gonna add the Thai curry paste. Haven't tried this before, so I'm gonna start with 4 spoons. Let's give it a mix. Okay, the chicken is all nice and cooked now, and the curry paste is all nicely blended into the chicken. That's good. Alright, earlier I forgot to mention 2 important ingredients, okay, which I just remembered now. Okay, one of them is the tomato puree. Alright, I'm going to add some tomato puree and also some coconut milk. Okay, this is going to give it a nice coconut, silky, creamy little flavor. Okay, so I'm going to add the tomato puree into the chicken. And the coconut milk. So I'm just going to pour this in. Just give that a mix and let everything marry together. And add some salt. Okay, squeeze the lime juice. I'm also going to add some sugar just to balance the acidity and the sourness. Remember I was telling you about the coriander roots? Okay, this is the time you put it in. Just let the flavors get into there. Now we pour in the fish sauce. And finally we add the chopped coriander. Okay, and the dish is done. Alright, so that's the minced chicken for the lasagna. Alright, I'm going to turn off the heat, just let it cool down a little bit, and in the meantime I'm going to show you how to make the bechamel sauce. Alright, so for the bechamel sauce it's actually pretty simple. So in a hot pan, just add your butter, let it melt. Okay, so once the butter is melted, then you add in your flour. Give it a whisk. Just cook it for about a minute just to cook out the raw flour. Okay, after cooking for about a minute, and then you're going to pour in your milk little by little. Continue whisking until the sauce is nice and thick and the flour is cooked through. Okay, I'm just gonna add some salt into there. Normally we would add nutmeg to bechamel, but since this is a Thai flavored bechamel, so I'm going to add some of the curry paste or the Tom Yam paste to it. So that will give it a little more flavor. It's looking good, looking very, very nice.
Okay, so the next stage is the assembling. Okay, because the chicken is done, the bechamel sauce is done. Now it's just the pasta. Okay, so two ways of doing this. All right, these are raw lasagna sheets. Okay, so normally people would also assemble the pasta with the raw sheets on top. Okay, but I prefer to blanch this instead. Okay, so I normally would boil it for about in just boiling water for about 5 minutes or so, just so that the pasta is already cooked. So when you actually assemble it, it is also more pliable, so you can shape it whatever way you want and trim off the sides, anything you want. So once the pasta is cooked, this is the final product. So I've already cooled it down, okay, with some cold water, and I've glazed it with some olive oil so it doesn't stick to each other. Okay, so that's the end product. Alright, so now we can assemble the lasagna. So normally I like to start off with a small glaze of bechamel on the base. So when I put the lasagna sheet, it doesn't stick to the bottom. Okay, just like so. So I'm going to layer with the lasagna sheet first. Just overlap it like that. Okay, then I'm going to get the minced chicken filling. Next I'm going to get some more bechamel, just a little more on top. Just spread it around. So, and get some mozzarella cheese. Okay, so then we repeat the process all over again. Right, so once all the layers done, you top up with the bechamel and then top up with the cheese, and it's ready to go into the oven. Okay, so the lasagna is ready assembled. Now we're going to bake it in the oven. Normally we would cover it with aluminum foil, okay, and then cook in the oven, and halfway through we would remove the foil just to gratinate the cheese, and everything on the top will be nice and brown and crusted. But because I'm using a lovely glass dish which comes with a lid, okay, so I can just put the lid on like so and cook it. And I'm going to cook it at 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 to 40 minutes, and I'm basically halfway through, about on 20 minutes or so, I'm going to take off the lid and then let it continue cooking so that the top will get nice and brown and the cheese will start melting and get all crusty. It's just going to be awesome. Okay, so let's cook it in the oven right now. Alright, check it out. The lasagna has just come out from the oven. I'm just going to let it rest for about 10-15 minutes before I start cutting it. Okay, so I'm just going to garnish the lasagna now. So I've got some of the chopped coriander, and in here I've also got some crispy fried shallots. Okay, so you can buy it, or if not, you just slice some shallots thinly and then just fry it till it's nice and brown and crispy. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these crispy shallots, sprinkle it over the top. You see the nice flavor and the nice crunch. Some of the freshly chopped coriander. Alright, so that's the Thai chicken lasagna. Alright, so this is the moment I've been waiting for. So lasagna is done, it looks really, really awesome. Okay, now let's just cut it up and have a look. Lift it up. Here we go. Wow, that looks really awesome. I'm just gonna have a taste. Man, simply amazing. Gotta have another bite. Damn, I'm good. That's brilliant. Alright folks, so hope you enjoyed my Thai fusion chicken lasagna. So I hope you try the recipe. Hope you stay safe at home, have fun, be productive, and I'll see you in the next episode of 5 Star Cuisine.